Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Philochko here, and I'm going to make the video while eating about gays in Russia and also gays in Grozny. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta get my water. Gotta get my water. Alright, I'm coming back. I got my water. Alright, have my water. So, let's get to the video. Now, before I really even start talking here, I need everybody to understand this. Listen to what I am saying and not what you think I'm saying. I hate when people think I'm saying something. I'm not afraid to say anything. I will say it, I will be honest, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I'm a very reasonable person. Listen to what I am saying and not what you think I am saying, okay? So let's get to it. Now the reason why I'm making this video is because I read, I guess it was a false post. It wasn't real. There was an article that said Putin has made it illegal for anyone to mention gay people to children. Like if you tell children about gay people, you could go to jail. Now apparently it's not real, it's not true, whatever. But it brought a thought in my head. It brought the thought in my head of what if this was a real law? How many people would like it and how many people wouldn't like it? And I was thinking about it like, would Russians support this? Would they not? And also I was wondering, what if this was a law in Grozny? You know, would the Chechens support it or would they not? And what if there's a law in America? No, it wouldn't be supported. So, a lot of people gotta understand something when it comes to rules or laws, when it comes to a country. Now the first thing I can tell you is there is no such thing as a universal law. Do you understand? There is no such thing as a universal law. Something that is right in America could be wrong in Russia. Something that's wrong in Russia could be right in America. Or something that's wrong in Grozny could be right in America. There's no rule with it. There's no rule. For example, in America, if someone were to say, do you support gays getting married in America? I would say yes. This is America. We stress the land of the free. That's how we are here. But when I'm in Russia, I don't bring my American mentality into Russia and try to force Russia to be like America. I don't do that. I understand. I would not be in Russia saying, you don't allow gays to get married? That's wrong. No, if I said that, I would be stupid because Russia is different. They have a different outlook on these things. Same thing in Grozny. I would never go to Grozny and say, gays should be allowed to get married because it's not in their culture. It's not even in their culture to be gay. Like, it's not accepted at all. Like, if someone were to, I guess in Grozny, if you were to find out, like, your best friend was gay, you probably wouldn't be his friend anymore. And I'm not going to say that's wrong. It's their culture. It's different. It's like out here in New York. When you go to prison, everyone knows the prison. Out here in New York, I'm in Russia. But in New York or in America, when you go to prison, everyone knows the rules are different. Everyone knows. Like, if you see a guy who's been in prison for like 8 years, and he's with another guy and they're doing something sexual, everyone knows they're probably not gay. It's just they've been in prison for 8 years. The rules change. Same thing when you travel around the world. The rules change. When you're in prison, if someone looks at you wrong, that's basically a fight right there. But out in the street, when someone looks at you wrong, you can just ignore them and keep walking. Because you're out in the street, it's not that serious. But in prison, you're going to see that person again. And if he stares at you and you do nothing about it, he will probably try to use you. Rules change everywhere you go. So, my opinion on gays in Russia and then my opinion on gays in Grozny. And yes, I know Grozny's in Russia, but different religion. Gays in Russia, what I can say to you is gays in Russia aren't that hated as most people think. I mean, I think the average Russian mentality is probably be gay, just shut up about it. Like, if you're going to be gay, don't be gay outside. Be gay in your house. And that's cool. That's fine. Be gay in the house. Don't be gay outside. But they do have gay clubs in Russia. In Moscow, they have some gay clubs people told me about. And even in St. Petersburg, they have some gay clubs. Now, what do I think about the gay clubs? Well, in America, they're hilarious. Whenever I see a bunch of gay people coming out of the club, it's kind of funny to me. It's not that I'm trying to be rude to them. It's just kind of funny. It's something about it makes me laugh. Just me. When I see like a guy wearing some funny shorts like a girl, it makes me laugh. It just does. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh. And in Russia, I haven't seen it in Russia. but I'd like to. Now, as of what I think about how they treat homosexuals in Grozny. In Grozny, being homosexual, which is absolutely wrong. And what do I think about that? I think it's fine. Because it's their culture, dude. If you understood the culture a little more, you would understand why gays is a no-no. Gays is a no-no in Grozny. In Grozny, they have very strict rules, and that's why they're so disciplined in Grozny. And that's why they're so kind to each other. It's like walking in the street any time of night in Grozny, you see people, there's nothing to worry about. You say salam alaikum to each other. You always say hello. That's how warm and comfortable they are, because they all have family. They all have respect for each other. It's like one humongous family in Grozny. Everyone's like a family. It's one big family. In Russia, depending on which city, give or take, but mostly when you're walking by a bunch of guys at night, they might be drunk and something bad might happen, especially if you look like me or a Caucasian or something. You know, so it's different everywhere you go. So you got to change your mindset wherever you go. Now, let's say if I were king of the world and I own the world, would I make being gay right or wrong? I don't have an answer for that. And I will never have an answer for that. So don't ask me. I'm not the king of the world. And I won't be, because I understand people have different religions. I would leave everything, if I were king of the world, I would leave everything the way it is now when it comes to homosexuality. If Russia ever decides to accept gays, whatever. If Grozny ever decides to accept gays, whatever. But I am not one of those Americans who goes to Russia, who goes to Grozny, trying to force our beliefs on other people. I don't believe in that. Like, I love Muslim people. I was there, everyone knew I was an atheist. No one tried to force me to be a Muslim. And I respected it a whole lot. No one tried at all. So, I'm the same way when I travel. I don't try to force American mentality on other people. So, if some Americans may look at this video and say, wow, Philochko, you think it's cool that they don't like gays in Russia? You're a gay hater. You're a gay hater. Look, my job isn't to go around the world fucking saving gay people. It's not my job. I'm not gay myself. I mean, I'm not gay. That's not what I'm thinking about. But I would defend gays in America on certain circumstances, like if they could hold hands in public. Fuck yeah, they could hold hands in public. In America. In America. If that bothers you, don't go to America, because that's what they do there. But in another place, that's not acceptable. And I agree. So if I were a gay man, when I travel to Grozny or I travel to any other part of Russia, I just would have to not be gay. Period. Maybe it's not fair, but it's life. So let's say if tomorrow Russia comes up with a law, you can't be black in Russia. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm not going to sit here and complain, because I'm not even Russian. It's not my country. But I'm in America. If I go to America and they say it's illegal to be black, I'm complaining. Because one, we're supposed to be the land of the free, and two, I was born there. So I'm going to complain. And next time an American complains to someone from Chechnya or to someone from Russia or something like that, any other part of Russia, saying gays should be more accepted, one, tell them to shut the fuck up. If they don't even speak your language, they should have no opinion in your politics. Until they learn to speak Russian or they learn to speak Chechen, they need to shut up, because they don't know anything about the culture. So, remember that. So, long story short, I have no problem with gays in America. I'm all for it. But as of Russia and Chechnya, if you're a gay man, yo, I would shut up about it. I wouldn't advertise it in public. I'll just keep my mouth shut. It is not time, and it may never be time. So if you could kiss a woman, go get yourself a wife. And if you're in America, you're probably married already. So there you have it. Hopefully I didn't piss too many people off, but this is real. Later.